Right, let's go questing, yo.
We're back, and I believe that we promised you some suffering. There'll either be suffering for us or suffering for the audience.
This entire game just feels like suffering at the moment. I mean, I'm not disliking it. I quite enjoy it in general, but it's just slow.
Yeah, it has been somewhat slow going so far.
The leper's sword is broken.
Well, of course. Are you using a shovel?
Already.
Seems bent on preventing passage.
Hey, a pile of books.
What have we got?
Uh-oh.
Something stressful.
Yeah, I read a book and it stressed me the fuck out. What do we think the book was?
I can think of several suggestions, but they all feel like cheap shots at this point. It's
Well,
been done.
Think of something clever then. I think it was Samuel Richardson's Pamela. That book sucks ass. 500 pages of a girl who's been kidnapped and may or may not be raped and never actually does anything, and then marries the guy.
Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
I say, I don't think I've ever heard of that book.
It's an old book. It's like 18th century. And it was meant to be like a thing at the time because it was an epistolary novel, and it's like, but even for somebody like me who likes old books and like the different sort of stuff that comes with them, there are things in it that just make me go,
Yeah.
because it's like, I must hide this letter because he's coming up the stairs. I hear him now. And it's like, stop writing your goddamn letter and hide it then.
Yeah.
Come on. And I feel like this is before suspension of disbelief was a big thing.
Yeah.
Be gone.
Which makes me wonder if there was any like actual readers reading it and going, hey, wait. Also, that leopard looks pretty cool and fights pretty hard.
Yeah, see? Told you it was worth bringing.
It looks like a robot.
Another abomination. Cleansed from
Also, I like the fact that all of the knight characters kind of do headshots. Like, they all swing down for the head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lame.
There's a lot of old books that...
Ah, my ribs.
Victory. Palpable.
Son of a...
Yeah, let's go ahead and use a heal. It healed so much less than the damage I took.
Was that cruel? Is that cruel?
Yes.
That might explain a lot. Here, let me help you with that. Pusher's wound. Oh! Do you feel better? Not really.
It's a leper's disadvantage. You can't reach people at the back. Your disadvantage. You can't reach people at the back.
Well, yeah, we've got two close combat characters. We're not going to reach people at the back.
Okay, so my next turn, I'll shoot him.
Didn't you have... What, doesn't the leper have something that removes
Just have the corpse
corpses?
move. Let's try that.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. I can say that seems a far better use.
Yeah. Should have done that in the first place. Yeah, as I was saying before, I took several arrows to the face.
Press disadvantage.
You seem to get that a lot in old books where they sort of tell you something bizarre is happening and then say, you know, you wouldn't believe this, but you have to trust me.
Hungry already? Jeez.
Yeah.
Feel like we needed more food. The sack is empty.
Like, I just finished reading Frankenstein, and that's definitely a thing that he says a lot.
I really like Frankenstein. Hey, is that glowing stone in the back something we can touch, or is it just background?
It's just background. It's an okay book, but he does spend a lot of time saying, you know, this story is utterly unbelievable, but it happened, trust me. Like, justify it a little bit, okay?
In fairness, the thing... Oh, it's getting really dark.
Yeah, I should probably light some torches.
Ah, my ribs!
Ah.
Why is it always the goddamn ribs?
All of these people have taken a
As the
dislike
light
to me.
gains purchase,
I can't imagine
spirits are
why.
lifted, and
Yeah, one of the things that I really like about the original Frankenstein, though, is the fact that it says quite clearly in the book that he is yellow-skinned.
Yeah.
And then like, in all the future stuff, it's like green with bolts in his neck, and it's like, did you read the book?
I have to say, none of the adaptions seem to be remotely related to
No.
what's actually in the book.
Not at all. Because in the book, if memory serves, bearing in mind it's been a good while since I've read it, I'm pretty sure that he is a giant fellow, about probably sort of 7 foot when he's done messing with him,
Yeah, thanks.
with yellow skin and ghoulishly whitey blue eyes.
I think so. He specifies he had to be a big guy because
A faint hope
he needed plenty of
blossoms.
room to work inside him.
That doesn't sound creepy at all. A statue.
We have some holy water.
Could try it.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Extra damage. Nice.
awesome. But yeah, like you say, it just feels like that. I mean, I love the classic horror gothic stuff. So I've read like Frankenstein and Dracula, and they're both pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But it does make me laugh. Like, they are things where, like, if you read them and then watch any variation of the films, it's like, what did you guys? Where did you take your thing from?
Yeah, like here's the thing. I don't think I've ever seen an adaptation of Frankenstein where Frankenstein wasn't built out of corpses. Wow, we're going through the food.
Yeah, you should have bought more food.
I should have brought. We barely used it on the previous missions, but
Yeah, we definitely needed way more food this time.
yeah. But yeah, in the book it never mentions that. Like, there's some vague stuff about him gathering supplies to make Frankenstein, but he definitely never says, I'm digging up corpses to use the components out of them.
I feel like it is kind of implied in some of the films that he's a bit of a grave robber, but like you say, it's very lightly implied. It's like, at last I have built this monster, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Also, like, I love the fact that in the books as well, like, they make a point about how he's literally been outcast from the civilized world for what he's done. Have I just become a gambler?
You've just become a bad gambler.
God damn it.
You should stop reading books.
Why don't you read some of the goddamn books for a change?
I'm,
They're
I'm
making
waiting.
me do it all the time.
I'm waiting to hear your recommendations. Ooh, this is a bit of a crowd.
But yeah, I do remember reading Dracula and thoroughly enjoying it. But again, sort of reading it and being like, so much of this is like, not what happens in the film at all.
Yeah.
But I think Dracula's one of those ones where you can almost kind of forgive it because it's so culty and been done like so many billion times nowadays that, yeah, at least one or two of them are actually close to the book.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with Dracula as a book is that it's very vague a lot of the time because
Their formation is
the characters don't really know how vampires work and they're figuring it out as they go along. And even Dracula himself, like, apparently didn't get an instruction manual when he was turned because he discovers new powers as he's going.
Yeah, I really like the original book. But I also love the fact that a lot of those sort of books, like, I feel like nowadays, obviously, we have, in inverted commas, an understanding of how these things work. Because they've been around for so long and people have played and created with so many different things of them. Whereas, obviously, back when the books were first written, they were quite loose and fancy-free because, hey, surprise for anyone out there who doesn't know this, but not knowing what the enemy does is far more scary than knowing what they do.
Yeah.
So, like, the unknown and, oh god, what's going to happen is far more terrifying. Go read some classical Gothic literature. You won't be scared by it because, kids are desensitized these days. But there are a lot more moments of tension.
Yeah. The problem with a lot of the classical literature is that there's no tension because you already know the ending.
Yeah. Well, you say that. I think that's only the way for the really popular Gothic stuff. Like, if you read some of the old Gothic stuff that's not been done a lot, like The Castle of Otranto, or The Monk. Go read The Monk. The Monk is epic.
Okay.
I was going to tell everybody what the ending is then. I was like, no, because that will completely undo what I've just said when you don't know what's happening in the end. Go read Matthew Lewis as the monk. It's epic. Equally, Zafloya the Moor, equally epic. Really funky as well for when they're written. They're really quite sort of like, oh Jesus. So I would highly recommend these books. We're starving. You're a jerk. That's your fault.
Yeah.
So
I
welcome
may
to
have
the
planned
welcome to
poorly.
the literacy episode.
Yeah, those are books that I don't know, so.
Yeah, go read them. They're good. The Monk is one of my favourite books. I've actually read it multiple times. And I'm not going to lie and say that it's a happy, adventurous book, because there's a lot of angst and so on. I mean, you can read it in many different ways, and people often do. So all I'll say is, go and read it and enjoy it. It is cool, though. I think this is coming from somebody who usually feels quite uncomfortable when there's stories that are based around religious characters, because they very easily turn into, if you were a good God-fearing Christian, this wouldn't happen to you.
Yeah.
And you could definitely read that book in that way, but it's definitely not written that way. If anything, it's written as, here is a very, very holy, pious man. Fuck this guy.
Okay.
So, you'd probably quite enjoy it.
I'm intrigued by this.
Straight in the heart. Good thing I'm a leper and I don't feel anything.
Now, just because he's a leper doesn't mean he doesn't have feelings.
Chop! That's
I
the
can get
fact
that
that
one
it's
out
chopped
there.
one-handed.
Yeah.
If somebody collapses in here because of starvation, it's totally your fault.
It's fine, you'll walk it off. People don't really need food. They just think that they do. You need to stop taking shields to the face. It's a bad habit. We're all worried about you.
Taking shields to the face is better than taking knives to the face.
That's fair. There's a thing I need to stop doing.
My heart, again.
You see, this is why
That's atrium and ventricle, you tool.
this is why I'm standing behind Melvison here. Last mission I was the one taking all the arrows. Now I've got somebody to tank for me.
He does appear to be wearing literally a golden breastplate.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has a 9-pack like Batman.
See, you'd think that the big armored guy at the front would do some tanking, but no, he only thinks about himself.
I am the only holy person on this team.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about the
I
cleric?
say,
But then again,
you know
it's-
damn well she's faithless.
Yeah. Faithless and hates the light. Which raises the question, what's she a cleric of?
I do not know.
I wonder if Mortimer converted her on the way over. Is that what's going on?
She is stressing the hell out.
Oh wow, I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, that's pretty high.
She needs some time out when we're done here.
Yeah.
Assuming she makes it that far.
You know what, we could use the inspiring cry.
We
See
can
if that's
try.
any good.
Sedated.
Okay.
Bayonet
Just a
jab.
little bit.
Tool.
Bayonets and a crossbow. That seems weird to me.
Yeah, but they are physically there. You can actually see them.
That's true. I mean, I can't see any reason why it
Legit.
wouldn't work. It's just
Yeah.
not a thing I've seen before.
Yeah, that seems legit.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Let's chop this guy. Ah!
How are you still alive? Tool.
I mean, he's a skeleton, so I guess technically he's not.
Yeah. At least she's healing the party.
Sedated.
You know what it is? She gets extra stress when it's well lit, and I've been lighting all these torches.
I did wonder when you were going to realise what was stressing her out so much.
Yeah. But the rest of the party aren't going to be happy if the torches are out, so,
Triumphant
you know.
pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Are we nearly done?
Let's have a look. There's only one room left. We might as well do that. Room battle with treasure.
You watch, it's going to be that incense we've already got.
No, that's the mission reward. We get that just for finishing the mission.
Aha, surprise. I'm slightly concerned at the idea that she could actually have a heart attack from just being surrounded by light.
Compassion is a rarity in the fever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bright in here. Gah!
It's a little worrying.
I feel like we're getting into the swing of this now. We've discussed classical literature. Oh no, you need to heal him.
Hmm?
He's got dud hit him, and his HP drops by a certain thing. He starts missing.
Oh yeah, got the lower crits. Yeah, I'm a little worried about these guys at the back actually.
They do lots of stress damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Pew.
Yeah, let's keep doing this.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We
Okay, that's
require
fine. I can
only
take
the
it.
strength to follow it.
That's fine. I can take it. Oh god.
Okay,
No.
that's less fine.
None of that.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Ah.
Those who covet injury.
No, don't do that.
Lie.
Hmm.
Hit my iron abs. I dare you. Dude, this fight is... Yes, you probably
Okay.
have, but you're faithless, so...
Yeah.
Dude, not cool.
Okay, so it's not locked in yet, but yeah. Just trying to see what it does, but I don't think we can see the description until it's locked in.
This fight is taking far longer than it should.
Yeah. It's because I was worrying about stress damage, but
Yeah, the best way to get out of the stress is just kill them all.
yeah. It's too late for worrying about stress now. She's already turning into an increasingly a psychopath.
Yeah. God damn.
Fury
Ooh.
and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Yeah, that's just... Okay, would have liked that to kill. It's okay, we can clean up here.
Oh, that was not what we wanted.
Yeah.
Cruel, this is no time for you to try and become a hero.
I don't think hero is what she's moving towards.
Alright, this is definitely no time to try and become a martyr either.
I was gonna say villain.
You're getting close to having a fit.
Yeah.
Stop pouring wine on this! Do you have any idea how hard it is to get wine out of white? Seriously!
Hey, now I've got wine stains all down my chainmail. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and shoot one of these.
Let's
guys.
go ahead and shoot that guy.
It's fine, I can do my
Oh
work
my
from the back.
God. Stupid corpse piles. There, now. Kill him. Kill him quickly.
Smite him down.
Yeah, see? No prob. Smash
Yeah.
his face in.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
One last
Shut up, Uncle.
Uncle Optimus,
Can we swap people round?
if we must.
No force of will can overcome a failing body.
I disagree. We're intending to do just that.
Yeah.
Although we could probably do some heals.
Promise of safety.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's only one more room, but do we want to just back out now? You've got 4 hit points.
That's because I'm starving.
Yeah. Let's at least get this treasure.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Now she's saying creepy things that are freaking out the rest of the party. Quill's turning into a bit of a character. She's obviously a good friend with Mortimer.
Yeah. I don't think she's going to be good for the team. Yeah. We're not saying you're fired, but, you know, it just...
You're feeling she's not a team player. Should we be sending her in on her own?
No, because that's just cruel, but...
Yeah, so I think we're going to leave the next room because we will die.
Yeah, room battle with treasure. As much as it pains me to abandon treasure.
Yeah. Let's head back and see what things are like.
Yeah. Let's head out.
We did complete the mission, so you know.
The great ruins
complaints
belong to us.
A drink, a
And
hand,
we will
and a
find
companion.
whatever secrets they
A
hold.
donation, a prayer, and a confession. I blame you for that. If you'd have bought more food, we'd have been fine.
We would. That was a mistake.
You are a tight bastard. Just because you go days without eating doesn't mean the rest of us do.
Yeah, I don't go days without eating on purpose. I just forget things a lot.
Just so you know, it's your turn to pay for food tonight.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Well, you paid last time when we had extra guests. Okay, so people are leveling up.
Good.
Let's see what new traits you have. You're afraid of the ruins.
Really? Well, I guess I nearly died, so... Winded.
Okay. -1 speed if HP below 50.
This feels like it's been a very negative quest.
We got paid, that's the important thing.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
How about... Fuck you, Uncle.
Let's see, Mortimer meditated, recovered 56 stress. Lady Meow.
Engaged in pleasures of the flesh.
81
Recovered 81 stress. Yeah, I would say that's probably fair.
And the disaster is refusing to leave the bar. Thanks, disaster.
I love it. Yeah, I think we definitely need to tag Cruel out.
Yeah, definitely for now at least.
Yeah.
Until we can...
She won't heal at the thing either, will she?
Okay, so I thought the masochistic was going to turn into a negative quirk once we finished it, but apparently not. I'm not sure how afflictions work then. Maybe it just stays until we get her stressed now.
But yeah, she won't go to the Abbey, will she?
No, she will not. Well, we can get her to meditate there, she just won't pray or whip herself, which is probably for the best.
I refuse to leave, damn it. Well, I guess while we try and figure out what to do with Cruel, yeah, this is a good point for our adventure to take a breather. So we'll see you guys next time when we may or may not have more or less members of the party.
See you next time.
Ciao, guys.